When it comes to The Bold and the Beautiful, every fan has their own opinion, and Soap Hub is no different. For 5 days we sat and watched the good, the bad, and everything in between, and now we offer you a handy review, and a cheeky critique, of BB's week that was. The Bold and the Beautiful, a Critic's Week in Review. Before we dive deep into one of this show's 2 biggest problems, we have to ask an indelicate question: have none of these characters ever heard of a one-night stand or a booty call? Why does every single person on the canvas seem to be under the impression that you must have a deep and abiding love for the man or woman you're hooking up with? Is a good old-fashioned, safe and consensual roll in the hay no longer fashionable? What we're trying to say is that if he has to hear one more person question about how Shauna, Denise Richards, and Carter, Lauren's son Victor, could just do it without feeling some sort of deep connection, we'll scream. Also, why is everyone calling what went down an affair? Carter and Zoe, Kiara Barnes, were not together when he slept with another woman, whom we, the audience, know is actually Quinn, Rena Sofer, and not Shauna. So, what's the big deal? It's not only laughable to hear Zoe moan about how hurt she feels that Carter was getting someone she was trying to work on their relationship, please read is stalking and endlessly harassing her ex, it's also super annoying. Digression over, now to the nitty-gritty. In the past week we've had one major secret come to light. Yes, it was Liam Scott Clifton, driving the car that killed Vinny, Joel Cicero, and Bill Don Diamond, was indeed the perpetrator of the initial cover-up, and now a second one, the truth about the Carter affair, is on the verge of being outed as well. But what next? What will become of all these revelations and potentially broken marriages/engagements? Will their past actions inform how they move forward in the here and now? Probably not. The biggest problem, or, at least, one of the biggest problems, with this soap is that its cast of players doesn't really have much of a past, just a sorta hazy background that can be borrowed from, or remembered, and changed at will. Some cases in point, Quinn has never been written as an incredibly stupid person. A little dense at times? Certainly. But for the most part, she's a badass bitch, and we use that term in the most flattering of ways, who gets things done. She's the kind of girl that slices men with pointy necklaces when they displease her, and she's not met a body of water that she doesn't like shoving people into. Hiya Deacon, Sean Cannon, and Ivy. So why, tell us, why has she been running around loudly discussing her business where all sundry can hear? And now that Paris, Diamond White, is doggedly determined to rat everybody out, how will Quinn 2.0 react? Original flavor Quinn would have already run her down with a car, or pushed her off of something, or dealt with her like she did one Ricardo Montemayor, allegedly. And what about Eric, John McCook? How will he react to his wife's infidelity this time? When she was smooching Ridge, Thorsten K., he was quick to forgive. And, if we're being honest here, Eric was never a good husband to any of the women he married, save for Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Donna, Jennifer Garais. And then there were all the women he toyed with, and or took to bed. Those in glass houses, Oh, and when Thomas, Matthew Atkinson, and Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes, were standing there dumbfounded that anyone would run over and kill someone and then leave the scene, why didn't Brooke, or Ridge, say, "You mean, like, your mother"? Surely they all remember what she did to Darla, and, Thomas, the less said about #Emmagate the better. Further BB musings. We first questioned the validity of corporate attorney Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, representing Liam and Bill on criminal charges, and then we realized that he shouldn't even be privy to this particular case since he helped facilitate the cover-up. Not a good look for a man of the law. Has anyone told Katie, Heather, Tom, and Will about Bill's predicament? The Bold and the Beautiful, BB, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. Ad block test.